have to set up, but I will have to just start out by saying welcome to everybody on all platforms. We should be live on all platforms. There is one more thing that I have to set up, and then we'll be all safe. So yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's good to be back. I appreciate everybody joining me again for another month. My boy TikTok is feeling it right now. I guess it's connected, so that's pretty good. But yeah, we're all set up. I guess the main thing that I want to mention is like, I guess this will save me some bandwidth, but yeah, I mean, it's another month. It's a community raffle showcase. I felt like for the people in the future, obviously title and thumbnail and everything, I am going to do the showcase first. So we're going to talk about the Zephyr one shot, and we're going to talk about the Marked for Death nuke. So I'm going to just do that, you know, earlier rather than later. Oh, I see. So it wasn't working, but now it is working, chat. So we're good to go. Yeah, I don't think I have access to chat in this. I don't think I have the ability to chat. So unfortunately, it's just like a watch panel. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I have to log in on this, but I don't know how it works. I guess that was my hope, is that I could access the chat from my computer, but I do have a mod account open on my phone, so I can just whip that out if I need to. Excuse me for the phrasing, but yeah, we're here. I mean, I feel like what I will mention right off the bat, I'll just kind of scroll through it real quick. I've got a lot of Prime Warframes that are going to be available. So obviously the main thing that I do is like once a month, I do this thing where I'll do a raffle and a community showcase. So you know, you just have to be in the Discord. So I'll, you know, if you join the Discord for the first time, you get entered in to win. And then, you know, once a month, I'm just snagging people as they show up in the Discord. So we got a pretty large amount of people coming in right at the end, but yeah, we got everybody in. So we had a lot of new people, a lot of new submitters as well. We had 2 different people. That's the Zephyr build is coming up, but I did just want to scroll through this a little bit. So I have 15 Prime Warframe sets that are up for grabs once a month. Obviously I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so we're doing 2 rolls, so you get 2 chances. There are 21 people in the roll, so I don't know, you tell me what the odds are, but you got a lot of stuff up for grabs. You got 15 different Warframes. There are 4 frames that only have a single set. Most of them have 2 or 3, and then there's a couple with like 5. So I can kind of just scroll through here. So there's a lot of bangers in there. You know, there's a few, you know, you'll start to notice the newer ones are in here, but I will say I have 3 Revenant sets up for grabs. I'll keep scrolling through here, but I still have yet to decide what I'm going to do with the weapon parts. I may potentially add that in at a later date, but at this current moment, you're just going to get yourself a free Prime Warframe. Do with what you want. If you want to sell it for plat, you can sell it for plat. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff up for grabs. Yeah, there's a single Octavia blue part. I may have more relics for these. That's the thing, is like, this is mostly just from doing whatever spare radiance that I have. So like, I haven't really focused on specific ones. So Octavia will definitely be one that you may see more of in the future. So if you do snag that, don't be too worried. You may see a return. So that's the thing, is like, you have full choice. I'll just put it out there. I'll put all the different frame names out there when I, you know, message the winners. So you'll get a Prime Warframe set. You'll get a max rank Acolyte Arcane, you know, primary merciless, primary dexterity, whatever you want. I'll have enough forever. So you can have a max rank one of those. You can burn it for Voss for. If you actually want it, you can have it and use it. So you got that. And then the last thing is, of course, you have guaranteed 3 Veiled Ribbons, and you have a potential for 4 Veiled Ribbons. So it's 50-50 shot that you get 4 Veiled Ribbons. So I know that last time, I think Strategist took home like 2 shotgun ribbons. So it's good to have a stockpile, because those juicy ones will always just have the lower stats. So I got a bunch of sticky notes on my desk now. So, yeah, I guess that pretty much covers like the, you know, what the gimmick is and how to get entered in for the future potentially. But obviously, it happens at the beginning of every month. Usually, it's the first Monday of every month is what I'll do, you know, to like start off the week. And yeah, I guess congratulations to whoever wins. But yeah, let's do a community showcase before I do all the wheels. I realized I was doing you guys dirty by like showing a bunch of wheels for like 5 minutes. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. So yeah, let's start it off. Zephyr Slam one shot. I think I can just pull this up here and it'll pull up fine. So I've just looped this for a couple minutes, so you can kind of watch it. It'll happen really quick, but it'll happen multiple times, so you'll get to see it. So, so this is a mechanic with Zephyr's Tornadoes and Zada's Whisper. You can see that down in the bottom. It's a little small to see. I may like make this a bigger window, but for people on TikTok so they can see, I guess. But here I can scale this up. But yeah, I guess the main thing that really happens, I will say, so this is from Architect. He's a new viewer in the Discord. Legendary rank 4 as always, which is nice. It's awesome. It's awesome to have. But so what's happening is like the Tornadoes and Zada's Whisper and just bonking. Yeah, just I think the way you explain it is like it just bypasses damage attenuation. So it kind of just wipes. I just looped it for 2 minutes because I knew I would just yap about it so much. So this is like a, I think I can't remember who else submitted it. God, I can't remember now. I think it was Folkloric who was talking about it. Yeah, I think that's right. But yeah, this build is crazy. So for, you know, doing the Necromech Disruption it's kind of silly, man. It's kind of fun. But yeah, there you go. I'm glad I'm looping it because it does make my life a little bit easier. But oof, it's satisfying, man. You can kind of just, I mean, whew. I was like, you know, I got the broad idea from I think it was Folkloric, and then to just have it so clearly, I was like, it does look hilarious. It's so silly, but that's kind of exactly what you want from like a, I don't know, for a showcase. It's a showcase, chat. What am I trying to say? Like, we want to see the crazy stuff. We want to see. That's what we're here for. So I guess we're good to go. That's number 1. Number 2, of course, the one that I mentioned. Oh, I didn't even mention. I'm 7 minutes in. I didn't even mention I shaved my mustache. I'm so sorry, chat. Yeah, I shaved my mustache. Obviously, I hit 1,000 subscribers, so I was like, yeah, I'll shave my mustache and I'll grow out the beard. And I was thinking of leaving the strap. I could make it go all the way down. I was wondering how far I could make it go down. So usually I don't keep a beard that goes very far down the neck. So you might see that. I might I might shave like start it way down here and then shave it like 2 inches every stream back to the normal length. So yeah, that's apologies for that. But yeah, let's do the Excalibur marked for death. This is my other favorite one. I was like, oh, this is well, it's a couple things. So you saw right there. So we'll go over it a couple times. So this is Furious Javelin. I think I put the mods, like he'll show the mods here, so I can skip a little bit forward and we can just watch it a couple times. So here's Furious Javelin. So there's a melee buff. I don't know if it's 852. Do I need to make this thing taller? No, it's just like oh, was it a weird aspect ratio or something? I think it was oh yeah, that says 852. I'm realizing that now. Anyway, I think the monitor was like a 16:10 monitor or something. Anyway, chat, I'm realizing something, but yeah, you can still see it. So this is Furious Javelin giving you a melee buff, and then he'll mention it. So I'll scroll over here. Radiant Finish is the other important one. So we can kind of scroll through here. So yeah, they take more finisher damage. So you blind them, and then you finisher the marked for death dude, and then he gets totally nuked. So, as you can see, this is like a pure glass cannon. I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh my god. But I get the idea, and obviously it explains itself, right? It's kind of what you expect. Like, I mean, part of it is like, this Discord, like, I swear to God, guys, like, they're dropping some shit that's like, I'm always like blown away, and I'm like, I have to try that. And thankfully, you know, I have just enough forma to start like swapping weapons out. It's too much, but yeah, this is a pretty nice setup. Yeah, galvanized reflex and corrupt charge, so you're getting a nice buff from that. But dude, I'm telling you, whew. It's very nice. Here, we can just let it play. We can just let it play a little bit more, but I think it was so sick. It was such a good submission. It was very crispy as well. I saw it on YouTube, and I was like, I was waiting for it. So, what can I say? I mean, this is Harsh, of course. You know, long-time viewer at this point. Always dropping crazy shit like this. So we all love Harsh. So, I don't know. I just like Marked for Death is like out of my mind. Like, it doesn't exist for me. I don't know. I don't even think about it really. So I'm like, to see it work this well, I'm like, this is what I needed. I needed a, yeah, it kind of I don't know, I feel like it doesn't actually need that much describing. Now that you get to like see it so many times and understand it, like it's so straightforward. You're like, oh, he just is like damage maxing, yeah, with finisher bonuses. So pretty sick. But yeah, the other one that I wanted to mention was Marissa. Marissa was also a new member in the Discord. Originally joined from TikTok, so shout out all my TikTok viewers. But yeah, we'll show this a couple times. So it's like a clip that'll reset. So you see, so this is the mag bubble, and this is just Dread. And I was like, oh yeah, that's gamer. That's fucking gamer. Yeah. I don't know how many bubbles you can put down, but I was like, I don't know how much projectile time. Like, I don't know how long those bullets exist for. You know what I mean? They kind of look like they're sitting there for quite a long time. So I was very impressed. I was like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, generally when I'm playing mag, like, I'm rarely using that bubble ability, but it's one of those abilities where I'm like, you kind of like, it's like instinctual. Like, once you understand the gimmick that it's like, okay, it has to be like a projectile, then you're like, oh, I guess, like, have you thought about Stephalos? I don't know. Like, I was using Stephalos recently. I've primarily only tried to use it with Arcane Avenger, so I don't know. I think I have Crux on it as well, so it ended up making it so spammable, and I was like, fuck yeah. So anyway, not to get too deep into it, but yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. I love Dread for this reason, and I've thought about, like, I think on my Paris Riven, I have like, I think I have like a cold Riven, like it has cold on it, and then it's like crit damage and something else. So you know, I've thought about with these really strong bows just like only having like fire and then hunter munitions, and that's it. Like, I don't know, I recently changed up the Zylok for like that similar reason, that these weapons just do so much damage. So we love the Dread. That's all I'm trying to get out. We love the Dread. All my homies love the Dread. We have way too much fun with it. So yeah, I guess that's it for the video. So we love the video submissions. Obviously Discord makes me suffer a little bit. But yeah, I guess we can move on to Folkloric. So Folkloric had some earlier submissions. So this is an Ash Prime disruption setup. So dude, I mean, Smoke Shadow. So Smoke Shadow obviously is giving you crit chance now. So, you know, it's a very powerful ability. It's kind of like, I don't know if I would call it mandatory. Obviously you can see you still have 40% range, so you're still rocking narrow-minded. So you know, the two, I think I have like 200 over 210, maybe 220% duration, and it's still only like a 20-second invisibility. But yeah, it's an like, it doesn't cost much. I'm telling you, man, more and more I've been like, how hard is it to recast your ability more? Like, you hit a certain threshold and you're like, okay, I can survive at least. You know, especially now, you know, in the days of Wrathful Advance, bro. That's all I'm doing. Just teleporting around every, what is it, 12 seconds, I guess, on average. Oh my god. But yeah, Energy Nexus is a fun, it's a very powerful bit. Like, I think I've realized that like energy efficiency is its own specific thing that sometimes you need to mod into when you're doing solo content specifically. But I guess part of it is, you know, there's so many different types of content in this game that I just don't think, you know, when I'm doing Elite Archimedia, there's definitely these moments now where I'm like, am I having energy troubles? I'm like, yeah, I put on Zenurik again. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? So there's a lot of like weird modes. I don't know if like you know, it's not really Archon hunts either. There's just some, you know, weird missions. Yeah, I guess sometimes in 1999 when I'm doing the calendar, sometimes I get some of that. So yeah, I mean, all I can say is this is just what you kind of, I don't know if you say end up is the right word or it's just such a simple choice, but you know, this is Smoke Shadow, a crit chance buff alongside Roar, which is just another buff. So just like the, you know, okay, I have one buff, I might as well double down. And I don't know if I have points. I don't know if I had Seeking Shuriken in there as well. I don't think you need it, but I have to look at my Ashe build because I do. My Ashe build is so crazy. I don't know if I can, because it has this weird Arcane Avenger tech that Harsh, I think, actually was the one that told me about it. And I made it work. But yeah, Arcane Rage is the primary headshots, I think. I could probably check, but I'm pretty sure it's I guess we'll look into that sooner or later, but yeah, dude. A Blast Sobek build? Fuck yeah, every single time. Hell yeah, dude. I'll take it every single time. You know what I mean? Blast Sobek at this point, I'm like, hell yeah, dude, give me more of it. It's so sick. Like, I think it's just like this weird thing where as like you add this, it's like the simplest splash damage you've ever seen, and like on specific setups I'm like, oh my god, it's so dumb. So like I'm doing the Crux video. I just finished the Crux video, so like I'm deep in the weird primary weapons. I had someone do something and I can't see it. Wait, I need to figure this out. So this is the thing. I'm streaming through Streamlabs and I see the little thing in the chat, but I can't read it apparently. So can I go over here and see what it is? I might have to like pop this out. How far down is the chat? Oh, did I go too far? But yeah, I feel like I've spoken my praises about... No, I can't see that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Streamlabs is just making me sad, so apologies. I see the little notification, but I have no idea what it says. So, I'll have some stuff to figure out. Here, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone and at least give it a shot. So, yeah, I mean, I have the Crux video going up soon. Oh yeah, I can't see the chat at all. The chat just isn't working. Can I refresh this? You're live now. Is the chat gonna work? The chat just straight up wasn't working before. Here, I have it open now. Yeah, now I see it. Is there a way you could tell my friend that prime her cosmetics only? Wait. And there's only a small bump. Yeah. No. So yeah, apologies. It seems like the chat just wasn't working. I'll see if it's working now, but yeah, I see Braylon now. So here, maybe I'll just leave my phone here. God, I swear to God, I changed one thing and I'm crying out here, man. Maybe I need to change the primary chat. So I don't know. We'll see if it's working. Oh, there's the chat. Okay, that's working now. Is that going to show all the... That is going to show all the stuff. Is that going to show the things that I... Yeah, that's basically all the things that I need. Huh, how weird is that? Alright. Anyway, chat. Maybe I'll leave this one open. If this chat is the one that's actually going to work, we'll test it out and see. So... Apologies to everyone that was talking. I couldn't see it. So that was Braylon who followed, and I could not see it. So far it seems that this is probably the better route. So apologies to everyone. There you He says I followed lol. Anyway, back to the video. So sorry, chat. Hey man, yeah, I'm trying to streamline it a little bit. Yeah, I was having some bad moments. I gotta say, Harsh went in and submitted like he submitted like 15 builds or something, and I spread them out across the thing. Yeah, the live chat just like doesn't work in the monitor, so hey, I might just leave this up here, and then that's how I'll do it. Does it show all the stuff that I need? I don't think it shows all the. I mean, it shows. I see Braylon. I see the little icon, but yeah, I mean, what's up next? Oh, this is a good one. So this is the Angstrom and Karnan setup. This is Lifeless, who submitted like 3 different setups for the Angstrom and Karnan. Magnetic Might, sick, with fire damage. That's... And black. Oh, that's just the AoE. That's the normal version. And Cascadia Flare. That's sick. We love that. That's gamer. But dude, I love the Angstrom and Karnan. It's so much fun. It's such a weird. I would assume this is the. Is it or yeah? Is it? I would assume so. I mean, that's the only reason I would use it is if it was the Angstrom and Karnan. So all right, chat. I think I'm good to go. So yeah, there's one setup. Nourish, obviously you can read that in the top, so that's pretty important. But 3 different setups. Do I have it in the right order? Yeah, I have it in backwards order, I guess. Roar plus Fire 8. Interesting. Look at this. Steady hands. It's got pretty good. Yeah, this must be the Incarnate. This has really high stats. But yeah, it's crazy. Magnetic viral. The magnetic viral combo is pretty goated, chat. I gotta say, Atomos Incarnate with Cascadia Flares, Maw. Dude, that's actually genius too. How? Because you can just keep that active, bro. That's goated. I like that. Because I had Merciless in there for a while, but I do feel like Cascadia Flare. Because I use Encumber on most of those setups that I've had Cascadia Flare, but dude, Atomos is the one where I'm like, that guy's special. And then you're still dealing fire damage with the bullet, so you're still keeping it active. So that's a great take. Shout out Kiwi. That's fucking fire. When I finish this, I'm actually gonna swap that because I'm like, no, that's all you need, because you really just need to build it up. And then once you build it up, then you just need to get a single fire proc every once in a while. So goated. But yeah, chat, do I sing the praises of magnetic viral enough? And this is crazy general. Accelerated isotope, magnetic viral radiation. Oh my god, that's crazy. Look at all the status effects. With Cascadia Flare still. I guess it has built-in fire dip. It does it. Does it have built-in on the alt fire for Cascadia Flare? I guess. I think so. It's like fire orbs, right? Am I getting that right? But yeah, chat. I mean, I guess we're all good to go. For now, I guess. What else do we have? Oh, sorry, I keep doing this, but I'm realizing I'm like, dude, Strategist dropped in his entire Dante loadout. I forgot about this. I think I put it in the right order. Yeah, this is a Dante loadout in order. Can I just scroll through these? Yeah, Archon Continuity, Archon Flow. I mean, you gotta just kind of, oh, it's a lot of power. Look how much power strength that is. I mean, that's kind of all you need with Dante. Summoner's Wrath. Oh, that's pretty interesting. I wonder how, oh, is that like the birds? Oh my god. Multi-efficiency. Got a little, is that duration when shields are active? I think that's right. Yeah, dude, we gotta look at the Noctua. Is the Noctua next? Yes, it is. Toxin Slash, and then Toxin turns into Archon Continuity as corrosive proc, so that's pretty gamer. I like that. But you got, chat, if you've seen my build, I got double invocations in there, so I will say this is a cool setup. This is a genius setup because what he mentioned it to me. What I'm saying is he uses this as like a buff, like as a sidearm that basically is always proccing toxin and corrosive. So yes, it is corrosive, so it's stripping armor, but also it's just like another couple elements for your condition overload or your galvanized aptitude. I've realized that like having a lot of elements spread out across all the different things that are shooting at once will just buff the damage of like basically anything that has aptitude. So you know, or gun condition overload, excuse me. Like I'm talking about galvanized aptitude because, you know, obviously I'm working on the primary crux video, but you know, all of the gun condition overload and all the normal condition overload, yeah, it's like it's very fun. So I guess we're set up here. The main thing is like Dante is insanely strong and you really just need to keep everything out. Oh, I did this twice. Oh no, I already opened that. And then obviously just Torrid Incarnate, just insanely, oh my god, this weapon is so good. My build for Torrid Incarnate is actually coming with primary blight. That's where I'm covering it, so it's pretty nuts, man. I also recently changed it up a little bit, so I did just put gun condition overload on it, and that was kind of it. Like it was just a shit ton of blast damage, and then also just shooting them in the face. So I don't know, man. This weapon is just absurdly strong. It just deals so much fucking damage. I'm like, oh my god. Like, yeah, I hate to be like the Torrid mains are like this guy, but it's the GOAT for a reason. Like, especially at this point, there's way too many crazy setups. Like, way too many. You really can't go wrong with the Torrid Incarnate. That's what I mean, like, the whole Incarnates and getting them can be kind of a pain in the ass, but there's a lot of Incarnates that can really be a kind of an absurd jump in power. Obviously, like, you know, Strun, Latron, there's a couple examples, but this is an interesting one. So this is a Tennokai slam build. So this is like hitting enemies with normal attacks, and then when you get the Tennokai, you jump up into a heavy slam. And then obviously it's Ruvox, so you know you do have, and then I think the Riven is over here. Yeah, so this is electricity and crit, electricity attack speed, which is pretty nice. So that's what's giving you oh, it's not even giving you this is a melee exposure. This is just you're just dealing a shit ton of damage. You're just nuking them. I have a feeling that exposure just adds a shit ton of damage. Thoughts on Mesa? Is she any good? Yeah, Mesa is insanely good. Torrid mains are for people who barely have time to play the game and just want to nuke. Yeah, exactly. But I think part of it is like it will always be powerful. Like, I hate to say it, chat. It will kind of always exist where it is, and that's kind of good. Mesa is goated. Mesa is very strong. The Peacekeepers is absurdly strong. It has pistol mods, so you can put primed heated charge on it. It's fucking nuts, man. There's way too many. Like, you can put the worst build on Mesa, and as long as you have 95% damage reduction on her 3, and you have like mods on your 4, I think you're chilling. Like, I'm never, you know, whatever level you're at, yeah, at a certain point you may like slow down and struggle a little bit, and then you may want to change your mods, but you can get through a lot of the game with just like a decent Mesa build. Although the normal Mesa is like one of the most awful grinds. It's just, I can't say it any less. It definitely makes me sad. Like, if you ever, I don't think most people are that desperate for master rank, but there was a time, man. There was a time long ago when I was definitely suffering. I wasn't ready for it, so I'm glad to be through that. But yeah, this has nothing to do with my troubles. This has nothing to do with that. But it is cool. I do like Galvanized Reflex, because it is for, what is it? You just get 5 times combo as long as you get 4 kills, so it's pretty strong. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're getting a max combo with this, with Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds, you're fucking shit up. You're fucking shit up. Oh, it showed up twice. Oh, was this not muted? Here, here. Do I need to mute this? Let me see. Oh, is it because there's another TikTok chat? Here, I'll have to figure that out later. But I appreciate you following. Give me 1 sec. Let me pull this back up. That was 6 snowflake something. I know there's some weapons. Dude, this little heart, there's like a little heart icon, and it just blocks like part of the chat. It just makes me so sad. I don't know. I one thing after another, chat. They're not MR14 required, but I see. Is there any real point? Is there really any point game-wise to get past rank 14? I think you can get Kuva weapons before your before the master rank. People keep telling me that you can just do you can still get the Kuva weapon. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like so you'll get access to some prime weapons which are pretty strong, and some Kuva weapons at like 16. I think it's like 14 and 16 for like the Kuva and Tenet weapons. Those are pretty strong. I do feel like getting to Steel Pass circuits is a little bit of a big ask. You can get some really strong weapons there. I do think for a lot of people, like the Kuva, Tenet, all that stuff, they're pretty goated. So I'll always kind of enjoy them. So that's definitely something that I've noticed, is like they're kind of an awful grind. But you know, when you get your build right and you get your setup going, like you are kind of maxing shit out. I don't know. Oh, this is I already showed this, chat. And then yeah, this is just Sicarus and Karnan. This shit does a zillion damage, bro. Magnetic Might, double. This is Prime Heated Charge, Scorch. Oh my god, yeah, this shit nukes. I'm telling you, man. And we do love magnetic. Yeah, that shit is so nice. And then here we go. I think there's one more. So this is the companion. This is Synergized Prospectus. Oh, that's so interesting. I get it though. Contagious Bond. Oh, that's cool. And then you do get Reinforced Bond. So you just don't get... So you do get Vicious Bond as well. You just don't get the Vigilante bonus. Honestly, chat... Oh, Vicious Bond. Oh, wait. No, that's not Tenacious Bond. Yeah, you don't get the bonus. 12%. Yeah, you're not going to... Unless there's a... Is there an Akaten Riven? Oh my god, I don't think so. I'll have to check what the Verglass is at. I got to 14 and never really felt the need to go past that. Also, should I get a Skana and Karnan to make my Korra build better? Well, they're changing it. So they're removing stat sticks in March. So... I don't know, really. Like, I'm waiting to see what they do. My theory is that they're gonna just rework the whole ability and turn it into an exalted. So, I don't. The Skana Incarnate is cool, but it's definitely not like the craziest like Incarnate melee in the game. It is like nice. I mean, you'll kind of collect them eventually. I don't know exactly how to describe, but I feel like you will eventually go down that role. But it's like, you know, whether you have access to it or not. Oh, now the chat's working. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Like, now that you're all set up, you can kind of just decide what you want. Magistar, go blam. Yeah, exactly. I love, yeah, Magistar Incarnate, Bow Incarnate, Furax Incarnate. They all have kind of like similar setups-ish. Like, they're all kind of... I built them out as Bonk Fluence, so it's a classic setup. But yeah, this is kind of a lengthy one. But yeah, I guess that's it for the showcase. So yeah, there was quite a few ones. Most of them were you know, long-time viewers, return viewers, but I appreciate Architect and Marissa, who are new viewers. So like I mentioned, you're gonna have, if you do win this raffle, so there's a monthly raffle going on, you have a choice of one of 15 Prime Warframe sets that I just have accumulated. So You know, we've got a couple cool ones. I've already scrolled through the list once for people who are watching in the future, but yeah, you know, you get to just pick one. You get guaranteed 3 veiled ribbons and potentially 4 veiled ribbons, and then you get a max rank Acolyte Arcane. Excuse me, Acolyte Arcane. I've thought about also buying primed mods. I don't know about that one, but I've been thinking about it, and I could probably max it out as well. That might be a pretty good use for all the endo that I have, but you know, like snagging 3 or whatever of the prime continuities, maxing them out, and just like every time Barrow comes around, snagging a couple of those. I don't know how often he comes with prime mods, but I would probably have to stock up on a couple different ones, but I don't know if they're different prices either. But yeah, I'm not here. I'm not in the game. I'm tabbing over because we've got the actual raffle to do. We have, of course, 21 entrants. Yeah, these are people that were here in the month of January. Some of them were new, and all they did was join in the month of January, and they're going to be entered in for free for the first time. And then, you know, to both encourage engagement and reward people who already show up a lot.
Kazul's assassin.
You know, for future months, just show up, say hi. If you don't know what to say, just reply to like anything that if their name is green and they say something that sounds cool, just reply to it with the Easter Island head, the Giga Chad head, and then you'll be entered in. So it's like, yeah, once a month in the Discord. You know, if you're there and you're in the Discord for that month, and then you'll be entered in to win for the following month. So like if you're here now, then you'll be entered in to win the March raffle, and so on and so forth. So what else do I want to say? There's also a community showcase, which you saw a lot of my longtime viewers just are always here, so they're always entered. And then they also reward me with cool shit in the Discord that I get to just show off. And yeah, I really appreciate it for all those guys. And they kind of stay at the top at this point. So you know, they're the ones that are, you know, I appreciate having them here because they've dropped some crazy builds. So if you're ever curious, shout out Joshua for following as well. I missed that. But yeah, they're always here. They've always got crazy takes for you. So I will say, there will be 2 entrants. There will be 2 winners this month. Obviously I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then I hit 5,000 followers like a couple of weeks ago on TikTok. So I wanted to celebrate that. And yeah, 2 winners this month. So without further ado, 21 entrants, 2 chances. Shout out Lua for joining in Twitch. Hope it's working. Hope it's looking good on Twitch. But yeah, let's hit the button. Let's see who wins. Yeah, it was crazy when I actually saw how many. Oh, Wolf! Is this the first time that Wolf has won? This might be the first time that Wolf has won. That boy could really use one of these Prime Warframe sets that are available to you once a month. So shout out Wild Wolf, long time viewer. Let's keep going. We've got one more. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, look at that. Oh, so close to Harsh. Oh, it's Chris. Oh, Chris. Oh, good to hear it. We love Chris. All my homies love Chris. You guys are like, who the fuck? Anyway, sorry. If Chris pops into TikTok once in a while, so you may potentially meet him. So, yeah, there you go. Appreciate the winners. Appreciate it. Both of them longtime viewers, been here for a while on the channel. Good to see some love for, you know, everybody that's showing up regularly. But, yeah, okay. So that's one of the wheels. The next wheel is, of course, what is the next wheel? Oh, you decide the ribbons. That's it, I think. And then I'll just I'll just let them know, and then they can choose the Prime Warframe set and the Acolyte ribbon, or the Acolyte Arcane of their choice. So, yeah, here's the next part of the raffle. So each of the winners has a chance to get 1 extra ribbon. So currently that's all it's at. So you'll still get you'll still get 3 Rivens guaranteed. I wanted to make it at least that. So you got a 50-50 shot, and unfortunately Wild Wolf rolls 3 Rivens. Okay. So now comes the fun part. The part that I savor a little bit, but the numbers don't go too crazy. We actually pull up the Riven tally. This is a list of every Riven that I own. Every veiled Riven based on stats. Shout out the rifle Rivens. Always coming in clutch. It'll hit that number a bunch of times. I guarantee you it'll hit that number a lot. So you can see the weighting. Like after all of it, pistols and melee pretty even. But yeah, 69 rifle. We love that. 52 pistol, 51 melee, 30 Zaw, 22 shotgun, and 20 kit guns. So 3 rolls, obviously 1 for each Riven. And yeah, you got a lot to win. I mean, obviously the rifle category is a big category, but you know, I did want to mention some very interesting stats that I can show to you guys. And yeah, so there's a melee. Easy snag. Most melee weapons in the game are pretty decent. There's a powerful melee weapon in basically every category in the game. So a lot of good rolls. Whatever you get, hopefully, you know, pretty good rolls. But this might be crazy. Ooh, it's another melee. You see that? Right at the end, chat. Unfortunate. Because a Zaw would be kind of interesting. You could get a couple cool Zaws. You could work with like you could do like an Exodia Contagion build or like an Exodia Force build. Like there's a couple strong setups. So, and what I tell you, man, speak, ask, and ye shall receive. There's the Zaw. All right, so there's a Zaw Riven. All right, so that's Wild Wolf. A lot of melees, I guess. He's gonna get a big melee buff. But yeah, let's keep rolling. This is for Chris, obviously. I have a good feeling about this one. I have a pretty good feeling about this one. I knew it. There you go. So how exciting. We'll see. And obviously, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. I'm not going to update the stats. The stats are going to remain as they are. But yeah, 4 Rivens. I mean, I don't know how much they sell for nowadays. Usually it's like, I feel like it's under 20 at this point. Most veiled Rivens that I saw were like under 20. Do you have an Arc Gun Riven? Bro, I don't have any Arc Gun Rivens. I don't know where I would collect Arc Gun Rivens. I have these from Paladino. And I've thought about buying them from Akrithis as well. I think she also sells some. And then also from Teshin. He also will sell Rivens on a weekly rotation. But generally just from Paladino. So there's a rifle. Obviously the most common category. Pretty average. But, you know, I wanted to show off some stats after we finish all this stuff. To kind of break down, okay, you know, I think I've cleaned out the list. There's a couple that I want to add. There's a few different weapons that I'm still hunting for Rivens for. I'm still looking out to maybe add some. So first roll, good old-fashioned rifle Riven. That's a classic setup. You've got some pretty decent odds for a good weapon. A Zaw Riven is nuts. Because yeah, I mean the Zaw is kind of give and take, right? You've got a lot of weird Zaws out there. Excuse me for that. Let's just take a look. Now the shotgun one. Now I don't use every shotgun in the game, but I use almost all of them. I think the only ones that I don't really use regularly are like the Exorgis and the Tigris, like the ones that have like one shot in the mag. I don't know, I just can't really get into it. So there's number 3, a shotgun Riven, which has great odds to be a good weapon. And certain shotgun Rivens go hard. Rapier's off for finisher. Yeah, dude. No, that's gamer. Pistol as well. So yeah, I wanted to do this because I did some math. I did some math before the stream based on the randomizer. Exorgist is the only shotgun Riven I have. So here's the thing. The Exorgist does a shit ton of damage, but it's kind of slow. I could show off my Exorgist. I tried to use it with a blast build. But if I compared it to like my Kuva Heck build or like my Kuva Sobek build, obviously if I compare it to the Sobek, it's not really fair. But, you know, there's a lot of different shotguns that I was using that just shoot faster and shoot more bullets. Like Exorgist is just slow, but it still does a shit ton of damage. So, like, do I think the Exorgist is a bad weapon? No. Do I think the fucking Tigress Prime is a bad weapon? No. Are there cooler, more powerful, like easier to use, more brainless, which is also an important thing with me? There's a lot of different stuff. So we're all set up. We've got 2 big winners. And we've got a list of prime sets to give away. So I see Lua in the chat. I think I still have my audio set up. But yeah, that was it for the showcase, and there are 45 minutes. Apologies, Chad. This is a little bit of a special one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, let's clear it out. Let's get it started. This is the setup. All right, real quick. Casting speed on Dante, chat. Oh, I should mention. Sorry. Don't get too distracted. Numbers, percentages. Okay, so we'll go through it one by one. So my primary list obviously starts at the top of my list. There's a few weapons in here that I don't consider to be worthy of where they stand in the list. I'm not going to like point them out, but I'm just going to kind of scroll through. So my primary list has about 74 weapons in it, give or take, that I have like either used regularly in Omnias or used regularly in Omnias. And that is about 60% of the primary weapons in the game. And that includes rifles and shotguns and kit guns. So kit guns kind of exist where they are. They're an anomaly. But the primary list is pretty good. It's about what I'm most like. It's my most loved list, I guess is what I would say. Why I use the vigilante bonus, but oh, that's wrong. But the pistol list is much worse. So the pistol list is 35 weapons, which is only 36% of the list. So it's a way lower ratio of weapons. Yeah, I have some weird fucking weapons in this list. There's a few that are pretty strong that I could probably add to the list, but that's why I think you could say give or take. So it's, you know, you could be like 35 to 40%. So it's still pretty low percentages. And obviously, you long-time viewers know the criteria for these. These guys only exist because they've shown up in the list and I've used them in the randomizer in Omnias, you know, for, you know, 25 minutes. And if I'm crazy, I'll go for 50 minutes, which is, you know, 5 rounds or 10 rounds respectively. But yeah, like pistols, you got way lower odds in my opinion, you know, as someone with a weird perspective on Warframe, in my opinion, I would say that, you know, there's a lot less super strong pistols in the game. Or there's a lot worse ratio is, I guess, how I would define it. And then, of course, melee weapons is a joke. I mean, you're not going to use all of these weapons, but yeah, I don't use, I think, like, the number was like 10 or 11 melee weapons. Weapons that, like, either have a weird usability that makes them annoying, or I just don't plan on using them because they have bad stats. There's a lot of machetes with low crit chance and high status chance. So Prisma Machete, I'm fine with leaving there. But Prisma Machete is also a variant of the Machete Wraith, and the Machete Wraith just has higher stats. Excuse me. I found the Prisma Wraith is really good with Incarnate. Yeah, dude, it's goated. Andrew Chemsky, I am Legendary rank 4. It actually says it right above my head, along with my username. But I am also max mastery as well. So I hit mastery rank 30 when you needed everything, and then there was a ratio where, you know, you didn't really need everything. Oh, guy who likes to hear himself talk. Oh. Wait. You're talking about me right now, dude? Nice. That's you're You're the guy who asked what my rank was like 3 times in a row. You were like, bro, tell me what fucking rank you are. Bro, tell me right now. Jemsky 18. He was clout checking me. He had to clout check me real quick. Don't worry, I'm max mastery. Yep, look it up. Here, we'll look at your usage list. All right, let's do the meme. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Oh my god, look at this list. Oh, I need to add friend. Chemsky 18. And then can I just type it? Look at usage list. Yeah, I want to see what's your most used gear. All right, let's see if I can figure it out. How easy is this? Can I do /W and say something to you? Here, let me see if I can do this. /W Chemsky 18 hi. No, I can't do it that way. Okay. So I have to snag your username. Yeah, I'll pull up your profile and I'll see what your most used gear is. So, if you're gonna call me the guy who likes to hear himself talk, the streamer master yapper that I am. Anyway, that pretty much covers it. So I wanted to mention that when I talk about Rivens, that you have a pretty good ratio if you talk about rifles and shotguns. You have a pretty good ratio of getting at least a decent weapon. So that was mainly what I wanted to cover. I did the same the other day. Oh, request. All right. Well, we've got everything set up. We've done all that. I guess we'll cover the build real quick. We got to get Lua, and Lua's in the voice chat. So yeah, casting speed on Dante. I feel like I need it, bro. All I'm doing is fucking spamming, but it is a pretty efficient, like it's got fucking prime flow, streamline. I'm curious where the cold, because he had Archon flow in here. Enemies killed by cold abilities have 10% chance to drop an energy orb. So it's pretty interesting, but there's Chemsky. All right. Talking guy. I added you as a friend already. I'll do it. All right. And then we go profile. Yeah, there you go. So, okay, good. I'm still at the max. That's good. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. 31% with the Phage. 18% Adarza. That's a classic. 31% with the Phage is actually sick. That's badass. With Mag, 12%, 11%. That's pretty good. What about, how far does it go down? 0.3. So where's the drop off? 2.2, 2.0. So yeah, definitely got some favorites, but that's sick, dude. Wait, I want to see what other primaries. Kuva Shakur, fuck yeah. Teta Arcaplasmor. I bet you're using this more probably. Tord Incarnin, there's Tord Incarnin, only 2% usage, so you know, definitely an early lead, or a late lead, I guess I would call it. But yeah, 10 Arcaplasma goated. Yeah, I love the Phage. Phage is fucking, it's like 265 million. See, this is what you want to see when you've got this many hours. How many hours do you have? 4601. Yeah, you have more hours than I do. I think I only have like 30. I think I only have like 3,600. This is why he's clout checking people using Torrid more. Yeah, you can always tell. Yeah, it's like there is kind of a drop off. 0.9, 1.7 on the HEMA, 2.1, 2.1 on Amprax, and this is 10%, 14, 31, and then this one you're gonna see this one's gonna climb like crazy. So 2%. So that means like it's not a terrible margin. It's nice. 10% is nice because that's 460 hours, right? That's you've played the Teta Arcaplasmor for 460 hours. You've had it active. You've equipped it. You've at least had it equipped and aiming and shit. Base mag. Yeah, this is sick. Yeah, like what else? Are you using dual Toxicist and Karnan a lot? Because it's like Kuva Nukor and then Vasto. This is interesting. So it's like, is this Vasto and Karnan? And then are you using dual? That's, or Latum? Are you using Latum more? Huh. That's a pretty. But I will say Kuva Nukor, you know, is kind of always at the top of everybody's list. Valkyr getting up there. Where's Valkyr? Oh, that's pretty good. 2.0. Yeah, 1.9. So these are all pretty consistent. You played them quite a bit. So it's like, dude, this is good. This is a good list. I swear to God. 31% with the Phage is crazy, but that's sick with the Phage. Nice to see regular Arca up there. Yeah. No, regular Arca like was goated too. Yeah, 2.1. So yeah, Amprex, Arca, like it's kind of sick. Lanka, did you do a lot of Eidolons? Is this your Eidolon weapon? Is she bad with Doriga? Oh, dude. Oh, I could totally see that. Yeah. And then melee. Telos Boltace and normal Boltace. Oh my god, 18%. What are you using Crunch more? Are you using like a Exodia Contagion build? This is at 2.1. This is 2.9. This Sarpa, that's crazy. Is this like I have this theory that it's like Lanka. Oh, Shakur Eidolon, that's goated. That's goated. Is this a Shattering Impact Sarpa that you use to strip armor? I'm curious why the Sarpa is at 8% usage. That's like that's intriguing to me. That's sick. So it's like this is the best. Yeah, Sarpa armor strip. Yeah, did I call it? Yeah, did I call it? Yeah, I called it. Yes, I fucking nailed it. It's the Sarpa Shattering Impact armor strip, right? Where you proc a bunch of impact procs. Yes. 8%. Yeah, that's sick. So that's the Shakur for Eidolons is sick. Oh, that's fucking badass. Those are the main ones. It's just the frame and then the 3 different weapons that I usually check. We could check the robotic. 17% with look, Doriga is probably climbing up there pretty quick. Adarza is a classic. Smida for 15. That's kind of sick. Is this a separate list? I think this is a separate list. Yeah, it's fucking badass. That's a good list. I like that. Yeah, you're gonna clout check me. I'll clout check you right back, dude. Oh, the guy who talks a lot, right? You're the guy who talks a lot. You're the streamer whose job it is to talk a lot. Yeah, you win. Yeah, there you go. Clout for clout. That's where it's at. You know, I do love the Phage. That's the Phage being so high is like points. That's major for everybody who's out there. This guy's doing. Oh, look at Eidolon stats. Oh god. Yeah, I don't care about a guy who does a lot of Eidolons. That's a sickness, dude. Where is it? Is it in stats? Eidolon Terrorlist, Eidolon Hydralist, 250. Nope, never in my life, chat. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. The punishment, you know, it's like it makes me think of that. What is that WWE hardcore? Anyway, it's a bad Dante loadout, but this is a weird build in general. I feel like I just need to play this. You guys don't need to hear this. I need to join with Lua, and I need to just play the game. So I'm so sorry. We're yapping way too much. We need to play Warframe. So welcome in, Lua.
Yapping just a tiny bit.
My most used primary is a Torrent. Yeah, I feel like nobody's is just because it was like nobody was using the Torrent before the Incarnate. Like the usage list is more like it's more a judgment on your past than anything. It's so weird. Oh, we're all good, dude. Like 17 Rivens. Look at Eidolon stats. For Phage, oh my god. I wish I have the mods you have, dude. Talking. Did we get everything set up? What kind of Omnias are we doing? Oh, easy clap. 6 minutes on an Entrati survival. That's goated.
Nice.
Did this guy say he has a bunch of Phage Rivens? Oh my god, dude. He says
Entrati survivals are always goated.
It is weird, like have you ever had the Corrupted Ancient gives the Overguard dude Overguard, and you're like, what the fuck are we doing here, chat? I'm like, I swear to God. Oh. Also, is my entire Overguard gonna get wiped by one grenade? That's my theory. That's my prediction.
Not extraordinarily unlikely.
I have a bad feeling. I kind of always have a bad feeling.
I would not doubt it, to be honest.
Yeah, Kemsky can absolutely join us. Okay, this will be a good test. Okay. We sent out the invite. Oh, I think I have to restart this, though. I think usually when I have to invite somebody else, then I don't want to break the game, so let me do this properly. All right, invite sent. Yeah, this is okay. So I'm only streaming on Streamlabs. I have the chat pulled up so I can like open people's profiles and stuff from my computer. So I think I have everything set up. What are your thoughts on the underground fish market? He said it. I need help set it. Oh shit. You know what that means, chat. I won't say anything.
Underground. You perhaps mean underwater fish market?
No comment on what this chatter is talking about. This is just a chatter. I can't say. What does that mean? No comment. I can't say one way or another anything about it. I know it exists. That's as far as I'll go. I know about it. I won't say anything one way or another. It's been showing up on my For You page. I hate to be that guy, dude. I may be a Mark. My name is Amar. When I go to Starbucks, my name is Mark. So, well, I'm giving stuff away for free, so I don't know, man. Anyway, your goal is to lag my game. That's what I was getting at. I am only on Streamlabs. I have all the functionality of TikTok, so I think I'm safe. But yeah, I have to stay neutral on that very divisive topic.
Nice.
Wait, are you talking about, wait, I gotta see.
Emski is using Act Magnus and Torrid.
Act Magnus is goated. You can just have infinite ammo with Act Magnus. At a certain point, once you land enough shots, it just stays.
Yeah, literally.
So good.
All you're doing is trying to land enough shots.
I do feel the 3-second reload. But yeah, I think it's a totally worth it trade-off. I'll take that 10 times out of 10. I did add it to the list, so it's like I kind of have to take it, right? Oh, chat. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm finally trying to use Matarai. I've been off Zenuric. I've been off the Zenuric bug for a while now, and I think I might be able to kick it cold turkey.
Damn, nice.
It is a way more satisfying. It's like, you know, I was like with Zenuric, I was just always at max energy. I feel like with Matarai, I'm actually like looking for energy orbs a little bit. I don't know. It's not like the craziest change in the world. I realize like I think I'll survive. Matarai double sling buff is goated. Yeah, I've gotten so good at that. And honestly, what I do now is I do it 7 times. Why? Purely for Magus Melt. Purely just in the off chance that I need to swap. 90% of the time it's useless. I don't always do it. Usually it's like 4 or 5 stacks. But there are moments where I do like 4 slings to get the sling strength buff, and then I immediately have the Thrax spawns, and then I'm swapping back and I still have 4 stacks, and then I can then continue them. So it's like there have been moments where it has been very helpful, but not always helpful. Not always helpful.
Yeah, are you excited for the new Exalted buffs?
Dude, of course. I mean, are they saying Arcane's on like secondary Exalted? Like, I'm like, bro, like Hildren
just
with Enervate,
Exalted as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, Hildren with Enervate is like eating so fucking good right now, dude. Like, we're all like, oh my god. Wait, where's Lua? Lua's off in his own hallway.
At spawn.
Wait, you're at spawn?
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
What?
Feeling the spawn's
Very
gonna
well.
split.
Why am I'm getting one shot in void form? That's really weird.
They have a good answer for me. I mean, there was a bunch of AoEs I was seeing.
Yeah, probably that.
That is just all that Entrati is. It's fucking...
I just gotta whack.
Alright, spawn.
17 infected, let's go. Oh yeah. Whoa, down.
Yeah, I have no overguard for you, unfortunately. I have to run to you. I was cleaning up the extra spawns, but I'll be there. I'll be there, quick as ever. Look how fast I am. Oh, safe? Yeah, I survived it. Alright, chat. Don't worry, I know how to play Warframe. I definitely played Warframe today, I think. Yeah, I played Warframe today. Sorry. I need that guitar frame immediately. Honestly, like, fuck yeah. It was like...
Yeah, Temple does look really fun.
Dude.
Depending on their kit. I just hope they're not, like... I hope it's much different than Octavia.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was thinking. But I'm thinking, like...
if you can make it less of a support frame and more of caster damage dealer, that would be very much fun.
I feel like that was kind of the implication. I mean, I don't know what music they make. That was the one thing where I was like, I feel like that would actually color, you know, what type of frame they would make more than it's like they would reach out. You know, is that a weird thought to like? I was like, you know, if they're making like hardcore or like harder metal, I'm like, you know, or like whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it would be, but I'm like, wouldn't it then make sense that like they're like, I'm gonna kill everything. I'm gonna murder the whole world. Like his Temple's a girl. So. That's all I can think about.
I feel like it's 2018. Look at me spin to win.
I did, yeah. Are you talking about what is Dual Zorin?
No, I'm talking about Atarax.
Oh, okay. I got you. Ah, that is an ancient weapon. That has just sat in my list. It's been at the top of my list for like such a long time. I think it's the only whip that I actually use like that. Like, I don't know. I have to like look at the build again. It's so long. Well, not long. I guess the melee influence video. I think I had to look at
Overguard right now.
What'd you say?
I said I'm definitely feeling the Overguard right now. It's letting me spin to win.
Well, act as you will. Yes, chip, pip, pip. Carry on. Yes, good. I like that. Yeah. Oh, sick, nice. Dude. A Trinity part? Nice. Are you kidding me? I think I'm investing Void Traces into like Vauban relics right now or something. It's crazy. I'm just like dumping all the vaulted frames. Yeah, when I looked at that list, I was like, oh god. I did not think it would be that. That was... Sorry to flex a little bit, Chuck. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of Omnias. I don't know if it's been mostly recently, but yeah, the list seems to have gotten quite large. I don't know if I should have written it down before and it would make it more clear, but I'm telling you, man. I gotta swap also. Well, it's 5 minutes. I'll swap in a little bit. Chat, I gotta get my power strength buffs, but apparently I'm not near the enemies. I'm just kiting a necromech. I need to just recast my abilities. That's what I'm getting at. I'm Dante, and apparently I just can't cast my fucking abilities, so I have to apologize to everybody. But you guys still have 50.
Like you said multiple times before, worst Dante player ever.
You have 59,000 overguards still. I don't think I've cast over.
Yeah, no.
Do you have Fortifier?
No.
Okay, good.
Dude.
Good. That's all me, baby. Oh yeah, that's all
literally all I've been using is just Prisma Oma.
Oh, dude. That weapon is... Hey, it's a...
Well, my build sucks, so it doesn't matter.
Dude, I think that is a weapon that I have Blast Fluence and, what's it called? It has, well, what is the stance? There's a stance that has a slash proc on the standing attack, so I just use it. Sovereign Outcast, I think, is the one that I use. It has like a, what is it, like a 200% slash proc or something. The chat.
See if I can...
It is, I think I did lock it. Anyway. It's weird. Do you have any of the Tenet melee weapons? That's awful.
No. I am.
Tenet
I doubt I ever will.
Tenet Grigori is pretty goated if you ever are thinking about it. Like a decent Tenet Grigori is pretty strong. Because you can, it's like you do the slide heavy attack. But yeah, like I feel like most of the strong melee weapons at this point are like incarnins. Oh, I forgot. Holy fuck! I don't think I'm gonna keep this weapon active. I have Nell. I have fucking Nell, bro. I forgot. I had like Despair coming up and Zakti, and I played them for like 5 minutes in conjunction. Excuse me for that. I played them for like 5 minutes in a conjunction just so I could play the Nell for you guys. We're just gonna go to the stream ends. I'm gonna rock and roll. I need to remember how to use it.
Oh, that was a nice slam.
Chill. We're good. Can I headshot this guy? No, I can't headshot him. No, I can. Oh, I'm gonna bullet myself. Okay, that was. Sorry, chat.
We're giving my Nautilus Prime Overguard, and it's very much fun.
Dude, one of my #1 favorite things has been that my Sentinel just like doesn't get hit nearly as much as I do. So consistently, my Overguard will just be gone, and Worm will be sitting at fucking 40,000 Overguard, and I'm like, fuck yeah. So I love indulging a little bit. I can totally get down with that. I don't know if it's like buffing, you know, if you have like a cat, like if someone's rocking a Panzer, if that shit's staying in cat form the whole time. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good with the Nell. And yeah, I have the fucking Vastalok. I straight up, I have a Gunblade melee influence weapon. It's like, what is this loadout that I decide to bring into the Raffle stream? I mean, I feel like I owe it to you guys. You know, mustacheless and clean shaven. I looked at myself. I was like, yeah, my dad said it. He was like, you look younger. I'm like, I know. I don't like it. It's so fucking weird. But
very much so.
This is the weirdo. This is the upside down stream. It's Monday and it's kooky as hell, but I don't know.
It's the Australia stream.
Yeah, oi, matey. Every time I do an Australian, it just turns like evil. It's like way too like aggressive and harsh. So I try not to do it too much. That is my favorite. That is my favorite version of the Australian accent. Where the fuck? No, it's by Lua. I know it. I see him.
Literally everything is around me.
I see him. But yeah, I fucking knew it. I swear to God. So consistent now. This fucking game, yeah.
That was very not nice.
Was
the
that
game just made my... Like, I'm hitting every enemy around me, and the game's like, yeah, no, you're not gonna hit the spore carrier. Then your spores are gonna go from 5,000 to 3,000.
Oof. Isn't the whole point of a heavy slam that it like hits everything?
Nah, slams don't hit the spores.
Oh.
I don't think explosions do in general.
Oh, that does make sense. That's pretty true.
Unfortunately, influence doesn't either.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Which would have been very nice.
Do I take the Orthos? I have 18 Orthos blueprints. No, I'm not taking it. I'll have 11 Revenant chassis. I don't know where I get these things. What do we get here? Nidus. You guys might get a Nidus part, I guess.
I'm just trying to get my Colossus part.
Ooh, Colossus. That's a goated fucking melee weapon. Now that's a prime that I can kind of get behind. Dude, I don't remember, I think it was on my melee influence video on YouTube. They left this comment that they did level cap cascade with a Colossus where it was like almost the same as my build, but then it also just worked as a slamfluence weapon. Like all they did was just like put electricity on it, and then they would just use the heavy attack on Thrax enemies, and then they would slamfluence all the other trash mobs. And I was like, holy, and I think all I had to do to change my build was like replace Killing Blow with something else. I think I even had Focus Energy in there. No, I think all I had to do, because I already had Focus Energy in there, I think all I had to do was swap it from Melee Crescendo to Melee Influence. And I was like, what the f? And you can keep Killing Blow, so you can still like max out. So I have to look at that build, but I was like, I like believed them right off the bat, and then I looked into it and I was like, no way it's that fucking easy. It was like straight up, I felt like I was in info. It's that easy. It's just, it was as simple as that. I feel like I could do a pretty good infomercial.
I feel like you could do a pretty good infomercial too.
Sell me this pen. I'd be selling like Scientology. That'd be like a backwards world Amar, like alternate reality Amar. I've thought about doing something like that. I feel like that would be
alternate reality evil Amar.
Yeah, like
Scientology.
Write a whole script for it. Have a teleprompter and everything. Like I've thought about, like, if you have the equipment and you have the setup for it, like, why not indulge a little bit and do something really weird? God. Do I secretly love Scientology because it's funny? Yes, 100% yes. And that's the only reason, I swear to God, you guys.
Yo, ability strength doubled. Let's go.
Oh, 290% corrosive. Thankfully, I am still using... that's the benefit of the Nell, is it still has enough blast damage that even when I get like an insane nourish buff, I'll still survive. Come on, I need to dome this fucker. Oh, he reset my shit, but I'm still okay. I can survive. Is that all the status effects in the game? I will say, yeah, as soon as you get into like one other or like two other people in the squad, bro, secondary encumber eats so good. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Cause dude, honestly,
Overguard's fucking me over right now.
I gotta wait. Where are you? Can I? Oh, you're over there.
No, there are so many Overguard spamming units right now.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Say it again. I swear to God, I don't know what it is.
Plus my Prisma Oma build sucks ass.
Kemsky's like on the other side of the map. Kemsky's like at spawn.
And has 0% damage taken.
Yeah, has he been in the thing the whole time? Wait, is he just chilling in this corner? Oh fuck, no, this is the position he's taken? No, don't do this to me, man. Don't lock me in a corner. I'll fucking get all the kills. I'll make sure you don't have a single enemy in this corner, dude. I'm not locked into a corner for 25 minutes. Oh god. Is this just 3 endpoints? Yeah, this is just 3 endpoints. And he marked it. He marked it, dude. He said, "Let's go." Favorite frame. Apologies. Favorite frame. I would have to say a buff frame. I do love Zaku. Zaku's like strong for the guns and also provides a good buff. I like who else do I like? Mirage. Mirage is a crazy buff. Needs a little bit of survivability. Yeah, bro, you're gonna lock yourself in here. I'll fucking steal all your kills. Yeah, I've played enough solo survival where I'm gonna be in the middle of an arena for 25 minutes. If I'm gonna be anywhere in any one location. Also, are you seeing this, bro? I'm missing like 12 shots in a row. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. I'm freaking out a little bit. Fuck. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a corner guy. Yeah, he says, "Let's go." Sorry, chat. I guess one of us will be in this room, and then the other one will be out here, getting all the spawns that come in through this doorway. I can just stand here with the Nell for 25 minutes. Yeah, I guess we're in this. I guess we're in this arena now, chat. I guess the spawns are in here now. All right, chat. I mean, it's not an issue. It's a survival, chat. It's a survival with a squad, so I'm not worried. You know, like. It's easy beams, all right? You're chilling. It is nice that the acolytes get like a fat buff. Wait, who didn't have it?
Oof. Rip.
Was it your boy? Was it your boy in the corner? Somebody let baby in the corner? I finished up Earth.
It was the boy Kemsky.
But it's not giving me that little symbol next to Earth. Is there something extra? Oh. That's a good question. Is there another thing that unlocks later? I don't know. Is it, do you have to complete the bounties on Cetus or something? I don't know if that counts.
The door with the symbols?
Yeah, like, are you talking about the completion symbol for like, oh, that's over the planet? I think that's what you're talking about.
Door with symbols, that's probably Onko's area.
He says it's not giving me that little symbol next to Earth. Is there something missing? Yeah, I think that's the completion.
Yeah, then that might be... Yeah, that's the completion symbol, but it might be like...
Does it count bounties? Towards like Steel Path completion and like Arbitration's completion and stuff? I don't know.
No, because Steel Path and non-Steel Path are separated in that regard.
But I mean, like, to the whole, like, to unlock Steel Path, you need to complete every node on the map. Like, does it count bounties in that? Does it count, like, I'm thinking Vahek.
I hope so.
Like, do you have Vahek unlocked? Like, you should have it always unlocked, right? Like, I don't know what other missions there are on Earth. Oops. Well, that seems it does seem like a pain in the ass, but unfortunately I don't have any smart words for you. I'm a little bit dumbfounded. Fuck yes, dude. Look at this. They give me infinite ammo for the now. Thank Christ. But yeah, unfortunately, chat, I will not be sitting in a corner. I will. Fuck, bro. How do I keep doing it to myself? I will not be sitting in a corner. I'll at least be in an arena so that the spawns can come from all the different sides. Fuck, man. Oh, I'm killing myself. My boy doesn't have any overguard. My boy, I'm seeing it. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn tootin' silly little...
I got pretty low a couple times there.
Dude, I saw it was at 0, my guy. I was like, uh-oh. I was seeing you swap to operator. Apologies. I am a bad Dante. I have to be real. Can't even keep my fucking...
Sometimes.
No, that's just... I gotta put it. I'm a bad boy.
I just got 3 Jade Light Beams.
Oh, yeah. That is very satisfying, though. I do love popping Jade Light Eximus, because you see it and you're like, oh, no, I'm not gonna let you treat me like that, you motherfucker. And then you're just scanning.
Real.
Bro, and you have to get good at, like, hunting down Corrupted Ancients. In solo, that's literally all I do. In Omnias, all I do for fucking 25 minutes straight is just, like, as soon as I see that Overguard, I'm not even worrying about... I'm just fucking nuking the Corrupted Ancients, and it's such a fucking pain in the ass at this point. You know, like, the Reactant Tears are just, like, constantly spawning, and I'm like, I swear to... Like... Especially on Conjunction, bro. I swear to God, they give you extra. Because it's an Orokin faction already. Like, I get so mad. And it's always... Yeah, the later you're in, the more likely it is that it's a fucking, you know, it's like a Venomous Eximus or just an Eximus in general. I'm like, you're trying to make me crash out, and you're doing a great fucking job. Like,
For real.
Like, people say this game is easy and shit. I'm like, trust me, I've made it a burden on myself. I've made it. I hate how that's the biggest burden. It's not the difficulty. It's like my voice keeps fucking cracking. Oh, chat. I gotta relax a little bit. Maybe my posture is bad. I don't know. Oh, good. I hope it's just a story mission I haven't done yet. Oh, that can be true. It might count the new war. It might count the Drifter camp. That would be weird, though, but that's a potential. That is a potential thing, but yeah, I hope you figure it out, but that's all the words I can give. Oh, my boy, I guess, do you not... No, you still have Overguard. That was your... I'm sorry. I forgot that he's invincible, so his... I think he's literally just been in his 4 the entire game, so this is what sucks, is I feel like, yeah, in a mission like this, where we're all kind of running around the arena and snagging a few spawns, I do feel like, you know, being the permanent, Hysteria Valkyr is pretty sick. Do you have a bunch of Tau Forged purples in there? I have some Tau Forged purples. I've been meaning to add some more. I have 2 on Atlas right now, and then I want to put a second on Valkyr.
I really do love going from 0 combo to 220 combo in about 2 seconds.
With
it is very fun.
With Oma, oh dude.
Yeah, because Nautilus will group enemies, and then I just go in with Oma.
That is a classic. Holy fuck, man. Hang on. Let me give you some buffs real quick. Fuck! I almost yeeted myself into the void. How do I do this to myself? I'm so sorry, chat. But, no, I've been thankful, and you guys... haven't been crashing my game. 11 of these? Are you fucking kidding me? How do I do it? How do I do it every single time? Shout out Isaiah for dropping some likes. Appreciate that. Yeah, I need to... I think I have some Inaros relics that I can do, but yeah, I looked at it. I had the Octavia set. I had some like extra parts for it. I was like, I feel like I should get up because I feel like people would enjoy a little bit of Octavia. Oh, this has been pretty solid so far, though. I'm kind of relaxed, honestly. I gotta say, there is just something that, yeah, as long as it's not a cascade, I'm really chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah, with Red Note coming out and then fucking DeepSeek, I'm like, I'm thinking about that video more and more. Oh, this is what the.
There we go.
Wait, did I not cast my other? Fuck, I swear to God. I had Page Flight queued up and I didn't fucking cast it. I swear to God, man. I don't know how I do it to myself. It's like I'm a living meme. Oh, all the spawns are on Lua. All the spawns are on Lua. You can kind of feel it.
Well, actually, yeah, all of them.
Yeah, you just.
I'm like, not all of them, and I looked at my mini map and I'm like,
you get a vibe for it pretty quick. You're like, ah, unfortunate. It seems the game has made me suffer once again. I have to go hunt down one of my teammates because they've, for some reason, they've magnetized all the spawns on the map. And they have no overguard either.
Lua, what are you doing without your overguard? You'll catch a cold. It's dangerous, Lua. You won't live without your overguard.
Oh, and then now, yeah.
I can give a fuck if Kemsky has his overguard.
He's invincible. I need to baby Lua. Oh, taking all the spawns and taking all the overguard.
You need to baby this Saren.
Now I'm straight scolding. Yeah, the glass cannon Saren.
Glass cannon my ass.
Yeah, maybe
I'm only
not
doing 8,000 per tick.
What? Say that again?
I'm only doing 8,000 per tick. Not even good.
Oh, I thought you were pointing out that you had survivability, not that you were dealing shit damage. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That makes me sad. Don't put yourself down. I want you to match my arrogance.
It is nice to hit a 12x slam, though.
Oh, dude.
I just hit 9,000 per tick.
See, now you're rocking.
Melee weapon damage increase. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Me and I are fighting.
No, I'm telling you, like, there is like, oh, and now I get unlimited ammo for the boss move. There's nothing that I love more than just like adding buffs onto a Slamfluence weapon. I gotta say, man, nothing like soaks up and like they're like slow, like give me fucking more buffs. Like bonking, yeah. When you have Raffle, bro. Oh, do we love bonking? Oh, I hate to say it. We are all caveman mode. We have the power within us. It's built in, right? From the dawn of time, we have the power to go full caveman. To just give in to the bonk like you've always wanted.
I'm pressing 4 at the moment.
What?
Until this log surge runs out, I'm just gonna spam 4.
Oh. Here, I'll at least try to buff you while you're doing it. Oh God, goodness gracious. God, I can't.
Okay, let's go. It actually says, it says a letter and not a number now.
Finally, I'm a good Saren. Finally, I feel so powerful.
That is literally how I feel right now.
Oh, the power feels so good. This is what it's like to be a real Saren.
I would love to be able to actually spread this shit, though. It's not spreading at the moment.
There's nobody. There's a... Where are all these fucking spawns?
Oh, because it's all over by Kemsky.
Kemsky, you've done it again. I won't allow it. You've separated yourself from the pack. I won't allow it. I won't let you steal the kills. Or just steal the spawns. It's not even steal the kills. It's literally just steal the spawns. As if it's intentional, right? As if you can ever like do that. I guess like there are certain setups. Like I have noticed that with certain melee influence setups, you can literally chase the spawns across the map. Like they'll literally just spawn wherever you just were. They'll spawn based on your location where you just nuked everything on the map. So, chat, when you get exalted blade with influence, I'm telling you, bro, my solos are gonna eat so good. Oh my god.
Dude, I was looking at it. Apparently melee fortifier stacks indefinitely.
Oh.
So like, it has that timer, but you can stack as many stacks as you want, and they each run out individually.
Oh my god. So it would have
so
like
with Harsh's Mark for Death build, you could pretty easily get like 8,000+ armor.
Oh my god. That's crazy. But unfortunately, chat, there's only one thing that I'm gonna be rocking. There's only one thing that I'm gonna be rocking, bro. The what is it? The chromatic blade. You just change your energy color to electric, and then you're camp here. Yeah. You change your build. You change your color to electric, and then bro, you can just have blast ones. And I was looking at the damage with Wrathful Advance, and I was like, oh my god. Oh, I gotta pick something. Boop. 1 second left. I gotta scroll way faster. Shit. That's the first time I had to scroll. No, fuck. That was too scary.
Oh,
like, so
I just went from 1 infected to 9 infected. That was close.
Saved it, gamer.
I think I might have just hit 5 mil with like 2 mods.
Oh, with
whatever buff that was a fun buff.
What are you talking about?
I got a buff for my, whatchamacallit. Prisma Oma. That's what it's called.
And then did the heavy attack just treat you right?
Slam.
Oh.
I had a nice...
Does it have electric damage on the slam or something?
Yeah.
Is it on the normal slam or the heavy slam?
Maybe.
I know that it has built-in electric just on the elemental spread, and so I just use it as a swinging influence weapon. Wait, serious? Oh my god. I did it again, chat.
Oh shit. Thanks, Liam. I need a new mouse so bad.
Bro, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in with Nell if I want to deal any damage to the Acolytes, unfortunately. But it's basically like just Acolytes in the Entrati survival. Like there's not a lot of... I mean, the Necromechs, honestly, you know, you usually have a setup that'll work for a Necromech, let's be real.
Right.
Especially like in an Omnia, like they don't ever really get too high level, unless you're doing like an Alchemy for a long time, but I'm like, trust me chat, I'm not doing an Alchemy for a long time. Whew. That's one ability, that's one mission that I am very glad to do for a short time. Dude, I was like trying to level up Gara. I was like changing her build, and I was like, oh, I'll just do an Alchemy Omnia, and I'll level her up. I did fucking 25 minutes, and I didn't fucking level her up. I was like, I swear to God. And then I went into just like a conjunction survival, and I was like, ah, thank God, it's still the way I think it is. So, thankfully, like I don't know, I try to do, you know, at least kill an Acolyte while you're farming and leveling up the Warframe, because most of the time, dude, I feel like even a zero Forma, like any of the new frames, any of the prime frames, even like a zero Forma build, you can do well enough to just play like the Steel Path Circulus, like the 180 to 200. Just do that for long enough to level up and fight the Acolyte. Although you don't need to. I just prefer to, you know, be able to kill an Acolyte while I'm doing that and get some steel lessons from that. And, you know, it's pretty quick way to level up too. I'll always love Steel Path mostly because it has oh god, what am I trying to say? It just has it has standardized enemy spawns, so you'll always get max spawns even if you're in solo. It helps so much. Shout out Fabian for following. Appreciate that. They're dropping some likes. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I guess like I don't know. I feel like they're it's a very cool thing to like finally move into like all steel path all the time. You know what I mean? You're finally at that point where you don't really have a reason not to just kill acolytes, you know, on the side. Wait, is Lua on his own getting kills? Fuck, everybody spread out. Oh god, and I'm here stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle.
I'm just trying to keep my counter up.
True. You doing
which isn't
good
going
so far?
very well.
Here, I'll give you some overguard. Knocking it
Back
out.
down to 9,000.
Yeah, that's what happens when you run off. That's what happens when you run off and chase the fucking spawns. I'll get on his ass every single time. I'm a stickler. Yeah, when I have the... I do feel like that would be so funny to like have the mustache and then have it like go all the way down my face, and then like every single stream I shave like 2 inches off of it so it slowly gets shorter. So it goes like all the way past my chin for like the first stream, and then it just keeps getting progressively shorter until it ends at the normal length. Give me a Warframe to grind for. I was thinking of doing Necros, but I'm kind of stuck on which one. I feel like you should go for newer frames. So like Dagoth is pretty good to go for. Like Kullervo can kind of suck to farm, but I don't think he's like the worst. It's just like kind of annoying sometimes. What would be another?
Keep in mind most.
What can you get early on?
Will Kullervo show up in your normal circuit rotation, or is it only certain frames?
No, I don't think so. I don't know, because I guess you get it from Deviri. I think the normal circuit, is it only like star chart frames? You know, like Trinity, like frames you get from boss fights? I don't know how far it extends.
No, it's definitely not only frames you get from boss fights.
Gar Hildren, right? Like Revenant, those are all like bound.
That's how I got Igora.
Yeah, like those are bound. Those are ones you can get from. Oh, that's a genius way to get Mesa, dude. That is clutch. All right, here, I'll give you the thing. I'll take 145 fucking Forma blueprints. I swear to God. It'll never end. But yeah, I think go for newer frames if you can. Like a lot of the newer frames are going to be a lot stronger. Kome early on, you won't have a lot of setups for her, but you know, Omamori is a pretty strong defensive ability. So we're chilling. But yeah, dude, my yeah, I was talking to Strategy. Yeah, my I feel like my, what is it, the Valkyr Claws build, bro, honestly sometimes it's weird, I don't actually pop the claws as much as I feel like I should, but I have been thinking about putting just Blast Once on that as well. I was like, it's honestly just all I'm thinking about right now, because they just do so much fucking damage with Wrathful Advance. It's absurd. Like, I'm like, I mean, the only real difficult thing I'm fighting at this point is like Thrax. You know, sometimes it's Acolytes, but Acolytes do not have a lot of strength against, you know, a build like damage types. Like if you can just do a shitload of fucking damage all at once, like Acolytes, yeah, especially in solo as well. That's really big. Oh, nobody knows where the spawns are. Everybody's running back to the middle. We're all like, where the fuck are all the enemies, bro? Yeah, I'm at 100 FPS. Yeah, apparently the enemies are nowhere to be seen. But yeah, dude, we've been running at 80. I don't think this is as dense of a, like, that conjunction survival that I played with Harsh. Dude, I'll say it again. That dude dropped.
I'm down.
Oh, I got you. That dude dropped 2 separate specters, and he was spamming Discharge Volt, and Harsh was using Excalibur on Mirage. So it was like literally crash your computer 101. And I was like, I didn't want to say it, but I was like, I really wish you did some of those fucking specters. I don't know how much of a difference it would have made. Oh, it's Mania? Wait, I want to try something. Let me see if I can make this work. Let me see if I can make this work. It was like Citrine and the Stalker Spectre, I think. I don't know how crazy the Stalker is. But I was like, I don't know how much of a difference it made, but I was at like 45 FPS. I was like, oof. That shit killed me. Wait, I gotta give you Overguard. Where are you? Okay, there's
nice.
Overguard.
20 infected. Let's go. 8,000 per tick with 20 infected.
Nice. Gaming. Chilling. We got all the buffs going, so we're back to normal. I actually cast my fucking abilities. I swear to God, you know, Chad, you want to learn something right now? The Nell Prime, very, very strong. You need to land headshots. The flying Warden dudes, their arms don't fucking count as heads. They count as heads for Incarnans. They don't count as heads for Nell. That shit makes me sad. But the walking legs, the things that were the entire middle is a head, that shit still counts as a head. So thankfully there are still a lot of enemies in this tile where they're all head.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out.
Yeah, they'll just give you all head.
Yeah, they're all... I love me. Yeah, I won't go any further. Yeah, she was all head. Oh, God. I feel like it always just sounds worse when I say it. Like, I don't know
what
how
I
to
love
say it.
not... You know what I love being able to not care to give a damn about? I love not being able to care at all about... Being able to not care about, nullifiers.
True?
I'm Spore Saren.
Does it bypass the nullifiers?
Yeah, only if the enemy with the spore enters the nullifier bubble.
Oh, I see, dude. No, that's gamer. How active are your spores? I mean, we're doing pretty well. We're grouped up pretty tight.
Yeah, my spores dropped a lot. I'm at 2,000.
Now that's a Saren in a squad if ever I've seen one. Yeah, it's like every single time, you know, I'm like, I play Saren solo, like the one time a year when I play Saren solo for the tier list, and I'm like, this shit is so broken, and then it's like, when you don't have full control over the spawns, it's like, oh man.
The only time Saren in squad has, like, been super busted for me is if I'm able to just spam the shit out of miasma on a low-level mission.
Dude. Also, elite.
Or if I'm host,
Sanctuary
I can use, if I'm host and I can use my Guva Sobek with acid.
Oh my god. I will say, I think I maxed one of my focus schools with Saren and an Eidolon lens on Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. So I had like 3 different frames. I had one frame for each different school that had a really good ability damage. Like I think I had a top level focus lens on like Mesa, and I would just show up in an Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, and I would just DPS for the squad. You should try Nell Prime with Cyto 9, dude. Nell Prime with Cyto 9 is goated. But yeah, that's a lot of. I mean, dude, Cyto 9, the Cyto 9 combos, I feel like I can't avoid them. I turn a corner, I turn every single corner, and it's like every weapon build that everyone's talking about is always a Cyto 9 combo. I'm like, okay, chat, okay, we get it. But yeah, Cyto 9, I love Cyto 9 with AX52. That's the one that I've been using the most. I think that was such a fun setup. But yeah, I mean, Cyto 9 primarily I use with my melee. Like, with my whole Cyto 9 build, I'm basically just locked in with the neutralizer for like 25 minutes. Oh, I have 0 overguard. Ugh! Jesus fucking Christ. That was scary.
0 overguard? And he's the Dante? What?
Yeah, now I'm playing like a real Dante. Best Dante. Top 100 Dante players. Where's this fucker? He dead? Oh, he's dead. There's me. Ah, chat. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Prison Alma has guaranteed electric proc on Slam.
Really? That is pretty poggers. I will say, like, it does have...
It's not guaranteed, but it does have electric damage.
Oh, okay.
And I died finding that out for you.
I'm a mag main at heart, true. Baby is back, appreciate it. Yeah, Zenith too, that's a great combo. Oh, holy stats, that's a lot. Acolytes. Is that a different version of the... Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. So, Acolytes show up in the steel path, and when you kill them, you'll get 2 steel essence, but obviously I have the doubler, so it becomes 4 steel essence. And then if you are going into Omnias, then you'll get the endless bonus, and then that'll slowly ramp up. It ramps up pretty slow, but it'll happen, Chad. So, it's pretty exciting. I do love I love accumulating steel essence. It's a very good grind. Oh, my boy has no overguard.
Thank you.
He has no overguard. Oh shit! He's gonna fucking die. Shit.
Damn right, I'm gonna fucking die. I have no overguard.
That means you have to run back to me and bring the spawns back to me. It's
That's
a secret
literally what I
manipulative
was doing.
tactic that Amar is a master of. He's a master manipulator. You know he's just a sociopath on the inside. You can feel it. He's a narcissist. He'll admit it. He'll admit it, chat. Blaring
That's how he talks
narcissist.
so much.
Finish
Look
your
at this.
mission.
197. Pretty good level. What is it? 37 minutes? 845. Yeah, these are some good rounds. Yeah, look at this dude
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
spawns. Just pulling them and pulling them and pulling them.
They're all
Gotta
over.
chase him. Look, I see the little red triangles chase you. I see they spawn around you. I know what that means, you
So they spawn in front of me, MR.
Yeah, they're spawning exactly where you're about to be. He's doing it, man. He's chasing the spawns all across the map. That means somebody's got to keep
That is
up.
my specialty.
Oh, I was close. I'm at 1131. I'm doing not terrible. It's good when the Bosmu has unlimited ammo, but pretty goated. But I think all the spawns are here. Are they going to spawn from these next rooms? Yeah, I think they're all going to spawn in front of us still. You have the overguard? You've got the overguard? Yes. Good snag with the overguard. Alright, being chilling, chat. See, look at this. Just chasing the spawns across the map. Is this all the way to extract? Is this where extraction is? No, this is just a end cap. This is just a straight up. Yeah, we just spawned a bunch of enemies. You see, this is what a map wipe is.
We literally chased them to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, this is literally what a map wipe is you wipe all the spawns on the map and you get fresh spawns. So that's like if you want to be like dictionary definition of it, that's like what I think of as like you have enough power that you can just run through the map and the spawns will keep up with you. So it's like, yeah, you granted there are 3 people that are all competing for kills.
Yeah.
So it's like, keep that in mind. It does add some KPS, but in the end, it is a collective win for mostly Lua. But you know, we're trying to steal some of that win from Lua is what we're doing right now by stealing his kills. But yeah, you can see like we're working as a pack now. We're like pack hunters. This is sick.
We're like wolves. Who's the alpha? Who's the fucking alpha?
If we really want to be pack hunters, we should be playing Varuna.
Yeah.
I'm a Sigma wolf. You guys already know it, Chad. Fuck, yeah.
Oh, no overguard on Lua. I see that. This guy's looking extra weak. He's looking extra vulnerable. Fuck. Oh, I'm losing it, man. This is what happens. Like, the longer the mission runs, yeah, as long as it's not laggy, my brain starts to lag. The yapping starts to lag. I gotta leave for a bit, but if you're still live, I'll continue watching. Appreciate it, Fabian. They can drop arcanes. Yeah, true. And you'll get an arcane. And you'll get an arcane. I tell you what.
And you get an arcane. And you get an arcane. Oprah style.
I have to. It's hard for me to like quantify my income of acolyte arcanes. That's like one of the hardest ones for me to define. But I know it's a surplus. I know it's an. Oh!
Yes! Let's
Is that
go.
the one you needed? I didn't even realize
Yes,
I
that is-
equipped that relic. Holy shit!
Yep, Q1.
Fucking poggers. I'm grabbing that one. I swear to God, that's literally the one you need. I swear to God, I picked it at random. That's fucking crazy, man. Let's go.
9. Protea Prime Systems. Let's go.
Oh my God. What are we gonna go for 50 minutes? We should have time for 50 minutes.
Might as well.
Yeah.
We're already here.
This is gonna be classic. But this is what I mean. We're working as a pack. We're hunting as a group.
They hunt as a group. They're so dangerous. Warframe players.
And yeah, this is the power. 2 max mastery characters. And Lua, who's just like, I'm honestly, for how much you've been like downplaying your spores, you were map wiping, dude. You were like literally map wiping.
I mean, I have the least damage by like 14%, but I
you
have
have
the most
1,400 kills.
by like 200.
You have more kills than me, yeah. Like, so it's like, say what you will. I may only have damage because of I don't even know what it would be. Is it Nell?
Probably Nell.
Yeah, is it secondary encumber and galvanized shot and blast damage? Your boy loves his damaging status effects in the year of our Lord 2025.
I'm back up to 6,500 on the scores.
Hey, I mean, I feel like that is part of it. Is sometimes the spawns do incentivize you to be in a smaller group, but then yeah, the moment comes where the spawns start getting pulled down one hallway, and then as soon as that happens, you got to keep up with it at that point. It's like the fluid dynamics of enemy spawn. You know, is that a weird way to think about it? He's talking about the intricacies, the nuances of survival mechanics. But I don't think it matters in a squad. I think it's mostly when I play solo that I'm thinking about this kind of stuff. Oh, the corrosive buff is also maxing me out with like triple X's, bro. Infinite ammo. Oh my god, I got double infinite ammo, you motherfucker. I should swap to Bosmo if I'm gonna have. And I get faster fire rate as well. Oh, that's gamer. Fuck. That's how I know. Dude. Oh, shit. I don't even mention. I'm so sorry, Chad. I have a huge announcement. I totally forgot to mention it. We are an hour and 50 minutes into the stream. I am doing an all-day guest stream on Wednesday. That's Wednesday, February 5th. My goal is that it starts at about 2 p.m. Pacific time, and then we'll go till potentially 8 or 9. That's my goal right now. I'll see where it actually ends up, but dude, it's gonna be over at my friend Taylor's house. We're gonna have 3 people over. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. I don't know how many people. I know 3. There may be more. Sorry, what'd you say?
I need to alt tab.
Okay, here I'll overguard you. All right, I got you. I'll overguard you. Oh, I forgot to cast it a second time. Oh shit. But yeah, that's gonna be on Wednesday. Basically, so I will post a story on my TikTok, and then you will get a notification. I mean, if you're on YouTube, definitely hit that notification bell so you know when it starts. But I will post a story on TikTok when it starts. So you know, just check in. You know, it'll be starting. You know, it'll be afternoon time for me on the West Coast. So if you're on the East Coast, that'd be 5 p.m. So yeah, it'll be going all day. And then the goal is that it ends at about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, so potentially like 6 or 7 hours. And you know, the basic gist of what's going to happen is, you know, there will definitely be moments where we'll have everybody on the couch. We'll be playing some party games. You know, I just went through and downloaded basically every cooperative and competitive party game that I own. This is like the first batch. I want to, like, you know, chat with my friends and see, like, okay, which games do you want me to buy, which games do you want to add to my list. It's only PC games for now, so like no Smash Bros for now. I have to set up connecting to the Switch as well, but that is a goal. But yeah, currently it's just like, you know, I've got a shit ton of, you know, weird party games for your PC. I've got that set up, so the goal is you'll have 3 people on the couch as much as possible, but there will definitely be moments where, you know, you may have 2 and you may not always want to play some party games. So, you know, I've got Wolong on the laptop. I've got Stranger Paradise. I've got a couple other games. So I've got some Infinite Runners. So it's going to be a big mix of games. You're not really going to know what you're going to see. It's going to be a lot of crazy stuff. So this is like my first real test where I have to get some footage from this. So I'm so excited for this. You know, it'll be like a pizzas on the counter all day type of stream where people will be coming and going, sitting down, and we'll have to make sure that the mic levels are good. The only thing that I realized is that I have to have the first microphone. I have to know which audio channel is mine, because I'm like 5 times louder than everyone else on stream. It's like awful. Like, dude,
yeah,
it's so bad. So I finally snagged the footage from the recordings that I've done. I've got some other footage that I should grab, but currently I'm just looking at like about an hour's worth of footage. I'm literally like blowing out the microphone with everything that I'm saying. It's crazy.
Nice. I'm back up to 10K on the spores, by the way.
Nice. That's good. I like that. No, that's Saren, like, tells you when you're playing good. You feel it, bro. There's something about, there's a reason that I maxed out Saren, like, way higher usage than everything else. Maybe not way higher. It might be pretty even now, but yeah, I've got a lot of usage on Saren just because, like, I've changed my Saren build so many times, and I'll tell you what, I cannot go wrong no matter what I do. Like, Saren is just so fucking goated. I think I have Zada and Toxic Lash now, and that's it. And dude, I love me some Zada on a frame now, because it just means that I'm gonna use Blast on that frame. It's just like I know that I'm gonna have to combo it with a Blast weapon, and I have enough that I'm good. Oh, what was that? That was sus.
That was me nutting at the fact that I went from 4 to 24 enemies infected.
But you have no overguard. He has no overguard. Jacques! He has no overguard. But I do have good casting speed, so I can max you out on overguard pretty quickly.
Bro, I fucking maxed him out on overguard like it was nothing. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It was sick. Oh.
It's when I say it like that, overguard sounds like I'm like oiling up your body.
Oh hell yeah, that's a shit ton of overguard.
Reminds me of a funny short on YouTube I saw about oiling up Athenian femboys.
Oh god, dude. Oh god. This is what he brings to the table.
Gotta love me some funny history jokes.
Oh no, that is like, there are, I don't know how exactly to describe it, but it is like a rabbit hole. Like, I just see it, like, you know, it like whether I'm like watching a podcast or like whatever I'm watching, where you just fall into like the you guys know the real history jokes, or it's like, hey, I'm like fucking, it's like, do you know the history of the, let's talk about what actually happened with the Spartans. I'm like, you want to be real here? They're hey, I gotta say, would you go back for a day to be in like a, you know, like, it's what is the festival? What is the festival where they've got the wine and they've got the orgies? I don't know. Isn't that the modern Christian, or like the ancient Christmas? I don't know. What is it called? Like Saturnalia or something? Chad, I'm pulling from knowledge that I don't know where I'm getting it from. But yeah, it's just de facto Greek/Roman orgy festival thingy. Would you go back just to see? You don't even have to get involved. Would you just see?
Whoa.
Yeah. Does those really exist? Would you go back only to learn if it was real or not? Like, whether it exists or not, just to go back and see, like, what are the stories actually like? Like,
probably not.
Yeah. You go back, Chad. It's like a, I don't know, the would you rather of like, would you go back in time to before X date? I'm like, bro, if that shit doesn't have central plumbing, I'm not. Electricity. Like, what's your latest date? What's your earliest time in history that you're willing to go back to? It's got to be central plumbing. Is that also electricity, or did they come before? I don't know what. There was an era. Was there an era where people were throwing
less of a date and more of a where do I go?
True. Okay, and like, what class of person are you? That's like very complicated. Yeah, you have to average it out and be like, on average, the average person is usually in a shit life everywhere in the world for most of history. I feel like it's like, yeah, I'd go back to the 90s. I'd go back to the 80s when movies were good again.
Lol.
When communism was a threat.
That's the 70s.
Yeah, true. The 80s, yeah, what is that, Gorbachev? Is that when they tore down the wall? Is that when they did it? Was that Reagan? I was talking to my mom, because I talked about it on stream, and I said it was Reagan, and I think she said it was Reagan. I've forgotten what is correct, but I think it is Reagan who said that.
I do not know.
Yeah. Shout out A-Push. Yeah, I got a good grade on that, so it counted. gotta say though, this has been so
12,500 almost.
so chill. 15, dude. I'm feeling pretty good about the stats. I'm glad I'm keeping up. I mean, Nell has done me dirty many times, but I've made it work. Chat. You'll see the power of Nell. Just part of the randomizer now. Just a normal, regular old weapon. Rerolled a Skiajati Riven to 86 rerolls. Are you proud of me? That's a bird.
Yes,
Woodstock.
I'm very proud of you, Better.
Hey, the early Kuva grind when you don't really have like all the resources that I have access to, that's awful. Like rolling Rivens is awful. But if I ever, I have 3 Octavia parts, 2 Grendel parts. I should have more Grendel parts. I should take Octavia. What a perfect.
The reason
end.
I'm happy for this chatter is because Skiajati is really funny with Arcane Trickster and a Marked for Death build.
True. No, I just use. Unfortunately, chat. I just use.
But
Skiajati.
that's if they want to build it. For that on your revenue, you'd be looking for like finisher damage, crit chance, crit damage.
No, and because Marked for Death I saw had like a pretty good range. I was like, I don't think, and I think what I saw was just like the level of damage that you get, like will kind of outclass a lot of stuff, and it doesn't really, yeah, like armor strip, whatever you want to say. Like at a certain point, I was like, I've started to notice that I do just have certain setups now where I don't really care about armor stripping or viral or whatever buffs or debuffs that I have. Like I can just go in and know that like, yeah, whatever setup that I have will have potentially 1 to whatever buff number it is for that shit. Dude, have you tried Xylock Incarnin with all fire damage? Or like Tenet Plinks with all fire damage? I don't know if you even have access to that yet, but...
Nope.
Yeah, that's
I haven't.
I have it on
Shadow
Despair Incarnin. I actually have been thinking now that I might buy like a Xylock Riven and a Despair Riven, because I feel like that, because when I did the all fire build, I was like, oh, I could totally put a Riven in and just roll whatever the fuck I want and just have these fire ticks that will just like wipe anything. I was like, this is so savage. So I also love Blast on Gamma Core Incarnate. Wait, are you guys just not extracting? This is the last one. Oh, there you go. There. Wait. Wait. Taking your time. Can I see you guys? Yeah, you're just. I can watch you guys. You're just close enough that I can watch you on the overlay map. All right. Well, I can survive, so I'm not worried. Just don't run out of overguard. Don't fucking die because you run out of overguard because I'm not next to you.
I'm actually surprised I'm still alive.
What's new for Lua? Am I right, chat? How surprising. Classic Lua.
Because you had been gone for a while.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I will say this mission is great for like wiping all your overguard. You're like, oh, I'm chilling. Oh, and then Kemsky is having a good time. Maybe we'll just stand here and extract, and Kemsky can continue playing. I won't fault him.
Go like level 8,000.
Oh, 229 though. That's pretty good. I mean, for a Intrati. I will say, there are some Intrati enemies that are kind of beefy. They do scare me a little bit. I gotta be real. Not all of them are pushovers. Wait, am I the only one who's gonna extract? Yeah, that's fine by me. Anyway, I'll close out the stream. You guys will get a host migration.
Nah, bro, I was in extraction.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, safe.
I managed to extract.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, man. If you want that host migration, I'll give it to you.
I don't want that host migration.
That was solid, bro. Well, that's all I got for you. Yeah, I mean,
kills.
if you're gonna watch
500 kills ahead.
What?
I got and was almost a full 500 kills ahead of you.
Mm-hmm. No, you're doing pretty good. I know the blast on the Nell and the Bosmu like does pretty good when I can see enemies, but that's like, yeah, when I can see enemies, that's, I hate to say it, man, that'll always kind of slow me down. Is like most of my setups are usually just running around shooty gun. So melee influence, bro, sometimes when I want to clown a little bit, I'll just swap to influence, but I try not to use it too much. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you guys. If you, okay, I'll say it right now. If you guys are going to watch any of my streams, be here on Wednesday. Just, yeah, think of it as I'll be live all day. If you're on the East Coast, I'll be live like later in the afternoon and the evening. If you're on the West Coast, it'll be, you know, starting about 2 p.m. So I'm really excited for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy. As always, I have a Discord, so if you want to get entered in to win the next month's raffle, then you can join the Discord. And, you know, when you join for the first time, you will get entered in to win automatically, but for future times, all you have to do is say hi. So, you know, just when Lua says something cool, or when Harsh says something cool, or anybody with a green name says something cool, you can just respond to it with the Easter Island head. Just give them the old Chad. We love spreading the Chad vibes around here. So just that's all you need to do. Just say hi, and then you'll get submitted. Or if you are interested, I have a community showcase that you saw at the beginning. So you can submit for multiple months. Just, you know, submit multiple things, let me know, and then we can spread it out over a couple months, and just, you'll know you'll be submitted and you'll be good to go. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me up to 1,000 subscribers, and you've got a lot more content. I'll say it right at the end, for all the people that are watching in the future, I have been looking at the ad revenue a little bit, and I'm like, honestly, I'm glad that I make scripted videos, because they just do pretty well, and they get, I guess I'll get some money from it. So I'm kind of blown away by that. So I'm so thankful for everybody for getting me to 1,000. So you're going to see a lot more content coming in 2025. I've got some tier lists that I'm probably going to start working on soon. I have the primary crux video, which is going up this Friday. And then, yeah, after I'm doing, like, once primary crux is over, those are basically all of the, you know, weapon arcanes that I've done. So then I want to move on to, so, you know, like efficient ways to do a lich, you know, basic stuff like that. That's like more just tutorial stuff. So definitely appreciate everybody for joining me. Shout out Lua for being in the voice chat. And yeah, that's all I got for you.
Good night, chat.
Peace out.